Hello, everyone. In Unit 1, Lesson 4, the goal today is text strategies or reading strategies on how to analyze an infographic. So you have things that you do before you're reading. So you determine your role as a reader. So anytime you look at something to read, you have to decide what is your purpose, okay? And you're going to decide when you look at that infographic, is it there to entertain, inform, or persuade? You're going to scan the text to identify what type of infographic you're looking at. And you're going to try to start identifying the features, like a title, heading, captions, images. Your eyes embrace all of that within the first 10 seconds of looking at any object. As you do that, make connections. What does it remind you of? What do you know about it already? And because you have a graphic organizer beside you when you do this, write down your questions, because that will inform your information or what you're reading if you are able to answer those questions as you go. So in the during reading phase of reading an infographic, you're going to read all the labels, and you're going to determine how do they connect to the graphic. Does it make sense? You're going to follow any arrows or lines if applicable. So sometimes when you look at an infographic, it's numbered or it's in columns or it gives you arrows. It tries to force your eye, kind of like my arrow is now, in what you're going to read first, then next, and now. After you're done reading, you have to decide, did you understand what you read? And if you don't understand a part of it, you're going to go back, okay, and be able to explain it. And you're going to review and respond to your initial questions. So you're going to go back up to the questions you made in before reading and your predictions. Were you right? Were you on track? Did you think one thing and learn something new? Basically, it has to answer, what did you learn about it? Was there anything different? Was there something new that you didn't know? Was it a good infographic? Remember to also reflect on the use of color and symbols. It's really important in an infographic. If they have things in there that don't relate, well, then analyze that. That's what either makes it a really good infographic or a really bad infographic. Everything in a graphic text should relate between each other, between the images and the information. When you're doing this, I've given you a poster to look at. I want you to analyze this poster. Less is best, cut the fast, and decide, was it a good infographic? And, I look at the bright colors that catch my eye. I look at the big pictures here, how the words pop out, and how they cut that word, and they have scissors. And I notice that it's in columns. So I choose to read this first because it draws my eye. And here I go to, how does this information support this? Here's a little piece at the end that I'm going to read. I'm going to start with this and then go to nutrition facts. It tells me it's a responsible or an informative infographic, and it's based in facts because it gives me the health unit. So these are the things I want you to do. In your assignment, it is going to look different. It's on something different than that. But this is the example for it. And then you can read the success story here, all information stuff. So remember to review your graphic text by using the strategies I just discussed. Here is a template for you. Go through the template, take it out of Google Docs, and have it beside you when you're going through the infographic on smoking. Okay? If you have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me either by phone or by text or email. Sorry. Isn't that a lovely infographic? And yes, I will be marking this. Have a great day.